And my neighbors fucking, oh, shut up, or this is bullshit, or whatever, dude. It's freedom of speech, my freedom of speech, and my freedom of expression, and my freedom of rights to solve why my neighbors think that they could class action lawsuit my other neighbors in Columbia County and think that my other neighbors in Columbia County don't have rights to what this block planned to do and try and cover up against them that my family did down here in Douglas County. Because originally some of the cops and some of these people thought that I literally got moved down here because of the shooting in fucking Umpqua Community College and that this county knows how to deal with terrorism now. That's a load of shit. That's just like saying my mom and Keith and Addie and Ricky didn't plan to kill Bill Gehring to try and get Tammy Gehring in trouble for the murder of Pearl Gray for not reporting the police and me for working together with my father that ended up in her husband's death and then fucking ended up in my grandma's death and then ended up in my father's death and then I'm supposed to die too. Fucking stupid as shit. But that's what these people think that they have the right to do. And like I said, I never told anybody they have my immunity at all. Period. Because they don't. At all. So I don't know what these people think they're doing. Like I said, that would be client poaching. That's a crime. That would be racketeering. Now I could say I could testify with immunity for people, and maybe that will help them and look good for them in court. I never said that you directly have what I have. You don't. You don't have the intelligence I have. You don't have the first person accounts. You didn't do anything. And like I said, 178 Mona Street, Tri-Cities, Oregon, literally tried to take a hit on a 5-month-old child in fucking rehab. Fuck that. So that's it. So they don't have any of the fucking intelligence on anything. All this white trash block has is hopes and dreams that they could fucking fraud a case and get paid for their fraud. And that's it. It is sad that Tammy Gehring almost got pushed under the rug because of a county that shot up a school and we got in trouble for it and blamed for their shit run fucking county. One of those fucking Boyd people, Chase Boyd and shit, fucking for some reason he thought I was gonna go shoot up the high school and shit, and he like dreamed about it. That kid's fucking weird. Like, what the fuck, kid? Anyways, fucking, that would be people around this fucking area that would do shit like that too. It's the same thing as, like I said, Tammy Gehring. She's used to kill my grandma, and then fucking she kills my dad, and then they kill me. Fucking ridiculous shit. But there's a lot of shit before the Gehring shit that I'm not even getting into. And then, like I said, they abused Dale because Dale was abused by ISN, so then technically they get a lawsuit from Dale. That was Keith and Addie's plan. I don't even think Ricky knows about that. And then fucking, like, then Dale could get his money because Keith and Addie had set up for that. And somehow, like, Rhonda gets in trouble because Addie's dreams, if they can't sue Dave and Trina and Jody, then somehow they sue my Aunt Diane and Jeff. It's fucking weird, man. That's why I hate this family down here. They're the ones who started all this. The Booms never wanted to sue the heirs, and the heirs never wanted to sue the Booms. And me and my dad just wanted everybody to be a family and shut the fuck up and let me handle my business because it's nobody else's. And if I use my dad sometimes, that's because I'm just using him because he's old and smart. He could tell me what to do in situations, and then I know what to do. Otherwise, nobody needs to know what me and my dad even talked about sometimes. Because basically, that's between us. And nothing ever happened when he was alive. Everybody was saved. Well, as much people as we could save were saved. Well, not saved. If we could get as much people not killed as the enemy was trying to kill against us, that is the ultimate goal. But, you know, hey, who cares? The enemy is literally these idiots down here. And Dale has a racketeering contract. Dale told me on my dad's deathbed that he was using Ben Grant to fucking try and kill my father and then kill me because he thought he had that kind of power and shit. And now I have immunity with the judge that he said he was using to kill my family. He's a fucking stupid, retarded piece of shit. But Dawn and him came up with that plan. Because Dawn was mad that Pearl didn't get killed and that Bill Gehring shit could come back on Addie and Keith and my mom. And Pearl's my grandma. And that's my Uncle Don. And that's why I want him to do. He's a piece of shit. And like I said, no one else in my family came up with this shit. So they just fucking left me alone. After a little while, my cousins would sometimes ask me, like, hey, Chad, can you tell us about your informant work? We just want to hear one of the, and like, they always knew there would be a new story. Like, I never told them an old story. It was always like, can you just tell us what you did? It kind of makes us feel good. Like, just that you're our cousin. Like, that you go out and do this shit for people. So I'd tell them a quick tale, and then that would be it. And, you know, they knew that there was a shitload more, but it didn't matter. Like, cool, and then we'd sit down and watch movies and eat food and play video games. Smoke pot. Family holiday time. But, you know, while my dad was alive, he did all of it. You know, my dad did it all. I didn't do it. I was just learning, I was observing, so I could learn. You know what I'm saying? Fucking douchebags. But hey, my blog, they get pissed about me getting on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. They don't care what I say. Or sometimes they say that nobody cares. Well, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people care that these people down here were going to let somebody murder an old person in hospice. And then they actually murdered an old person in hospice after they tried to murder another old person in hospice. And we have a questionable third person that either was murdered in hospice or wasn't. We're not fully sure about that yet. So my family might have killed 2 hospice people, or they either took 3 attempted hospice hits. One of the 2 here, but it's definitely one of the 2. And this block is covering it all up. 178 Bonnet Street, Tri-Cities, Oregon. And they're proud of it too. Oh, and they're gonna sue a bunch of people for that baby thing that they did in that rehab, and probably the shooter, because they're so good at that stuff.